Hello my friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Artem Voronov and today I'm going to show you how to work with furniture and primitives in DIALux EVO. In our previous lessons I showed you step by step how to make this project with this cornice lighting and also with this spot luminaires. So if you want to make this project step by step, you can follow my lessons. Link to the playlist I'm gonna put in the description of this video. So in this lesson we're going to fill our project with furniture, and we're gonna work with the furniture library and also with primitives. So to start to work with primitives, let's cancel our lighting calculation. Let's go to construction and let's click on this table button and this select button, and let's go to catalogs. So this is library, standard library of DIALux EVO, so it's quite powerful library. So actually I think you can find any any furniture here, so it's quite powerful. And also this furniture is low poly, so it's not going to influence on your time of your lighting calculation. First let's start from bar chair. Let's type here bar chair. So this is bars tool. Okay, and to use it in our project you can just simple drag and drop it to the project. So use the left button of your mouse, so drag and drop it. Okay, and here we see our chair. So to zoom in, use your mouse wheel, and when the object is selected, it has like orange and also like blue color on it, and it also has a gizmo. So the gizmo, you see here some arrows, so you can drag to the arrow. For example, if I drag to the green arrow, so I can move my object like only along this axis. If I drag to a red arrow, I can move my object just to this axis. And also I have this triangle, so I can move my object in two axes also. Let's go to the top view. So make sure that you are in the story mode, and we're going to move this chair here. To rotate it, you have this button, rotate button, so click on it and you have this small blue dot, so you can move it. And also in this parameter window you have these parameters. So for example, if I have not 90 degrees, so I can type it manually, so minus 90 degrees, enter, and I have my chair here. So then I can right click on it with my mouse, and also I have here a copy. So but I can use just my shortcuts, Ctrl C. Okay, let's click on it, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then I drag to my with my green arrow, and now I have two chairs. Okay, great. We have some furniture here and project looks more interesting now. Okay, let's go to the top view, and then we have here bed zone. Our library is already opened. If you want to open it one more time, you can click to select, click to catalogs, and double click on our catalog. So what we have here, here we should just type bed. And here we have some beds, so it's hospital bed, but we need just here bed 1. So we can drag and drop it to our project, rotate it. So make sure there is 90 degrees here, click to move button and move it just to this side. And also we have a very useful tool, so this is the scale tool, so we can click on scale tool, and when I point on my bed, on the left side of the bed, we have here some arrows. As soon as you have it, you can drag it. and you can change the scale of our bed wherever you want. So I can make my bed just in that size that I want it to be. So I can click here. Okay, make sure that it's just right on my floor. The next we're going to make a shelves. So this shelf, this, and also this one. We can go to select, and for these shelves I'm going to use objects. And I'm gonna use cube primitive. So this is just a cube. So I can drag and drop it here. So by default it's just 1 meter size in each dimension. So I can move it here using this left corner, and using the scale tool I can scale it to my shelf size. Okay, so I have this shelf, and this size I can change manually. So let's put here 0.3, enter. So I have here shelf. So I can select it, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, going to this side, and using the scale tool, making this second shelf here. Okay, so then I go to this shelf or wherever shelf you want, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and I'm going to make here the shelf for my TV. So this is like a small wall. Let's copy it. So Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, using the blue arrow, so I can put it on this shelf, go to the top view, and with the scale tool we can make this small wall like this. Okay, so well, and I'm gonna use the in the parameter window I'm gonna use 1 meter height. Okay, let's make it just a little bit higher. So let's put here 1.5. Let's make a TV here. So I'm going to click on my wall, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, go to my top view, and I'm going to move it, and also I'm going to scale it right to the size of my TV. Okay, so it's going to be very thin, and I'm going here, and also I'm going to make it something like this. Okay, I just going to make it 0.5. Okay, now we have just a small TV here, and we can just a little bit rotate it. So with 2 grads. Okay, so now we have a TV here. What we gonna do next? So I'm going to put this table here. So again, I'm selecting my library, and I'm gonna type here Barcelona low table, and I'm gonna drag and drop it. Using this point in the left corner, I'm going to use also the scale tool and scale it to the size that I want it to be. Okay, let's leave this height as it has by default. I'm going to model this sofa. So I'm going back to my library, and here I have like sofa. Okay, and I have block sofa, so I'm gonna make it with the 3 blocks. So it's going to be like corner block and also 2 side blocks. So let's start with this block. Okay, block sofa right. I'm just drag and drop it here. Using the scale tool, I can make it exactly the size that I want it to be. Okay, and going back, we have the block sofa center here, so we can drag and drop it. You can use the F7 button to hide our drawing, so sometimes it's more convenient to work without the drawing, so we can move it just close to our corner part, and we can scale it to the size that we want it to be, and scale it here. So Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, rotate it. Okay, make sure that we have 90 degrees here. Move it. I use F button. Okay, so, and I can just scale it to the side that I want it to be. So what we have more, we have here our kitchen, and we also have our bar table. So let's model our bar table. I'm going to use an extremely nice primitive here. So this is an extrusion volume. So I'm going to show you how to work with extrusion here. So if you know how to work with this object, you can model a plenty of objects. So if you know how to work with this object with extrusion, so you can model a plenty of models. Okay, let's drag and drop it here, and I'm going to move it. We have here edit polygon button. So when I click on this button, I have dots and I have the edges here. So I can move the dots right to that position that I want, and I can also click with the right button on my edge and add the new button and the new dot, sorry, and I can make plenty of shapes that I want. So let's add one point here, move it here. So, and we have this very nice model here. So we can change the size here to 0.05 and the position to 0.8. Okay, so, and we also can add here one more cube. So make sure that it has the same position that we want it to be. Okay, and the sides 0.8. So, and also let's click to our select mode, and let's click to the vertical cylinder. Let's drag and drop it here, and let's click 0.05, and here also 0.05, and the height will be 0.8. Let's drag and drop it here. Well, so here we have modeled bar table. So, and that's quite easy and effective way of modeling. So, and what we have here, let's click F7. We have here fridge. We can use just with, we can model it with our extrusion. So we can also use the scale mode. Okay, we can scale it right to this position. And when we use edit polygon mode, we can, oh sorry, I just chose the wrong size of it. Okay, so what we have here, so we have here some round parts. So we can click add point. So we're gonna add to some points which are showing us some round parts of this model. Okay, so now we finished it. Well, and let's click just let's click 2 meters. Let's let it be like 2 meter height size. So you can choose size wherever you want. Also, when you have the scale, you can change the scale right in the 3D mode. Okay, let's click on it. So you have this part highlighted. So you can change the height or the size wherever you want. So go to our top view, and let's click to one more extrusion volume. Let's drag and drop it here. And okay, so go to edit poly mode. Click to add point. Some point we're going to use here, some point there. Okay, and let's have the size 0.8. Okay, so now we have our kitchen zone modeled. So, and also we're going to make some shelves here. I'm just going to Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V and drag it to this height. Okay, finally we have we just filled our project with the furniture, and let's click on calculation and let's look through how light works with our furniture here. So we can look on it from the top view, and usually when you have the floor plan it gives you more details. So I can click to F7. Yeah, we have quite more details and it's quite more interesting. So in this quick and easy way I showed you how to work with the furniture and with primitives in DIALux EVO. I want to say thank you to all of my sponsors. Because of you I can increase the quality of my channel. So I bought a new stream cam here, and for our sponsors we have a special content about lighting design. So I'm showing how I'm making lighting design projects. And check out our upcoming DIALux EVO course. This course will help you to get new clients, sell more luminaires, and to work with better projects. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, give a thumbs up, and also write a comment where are you from and why learning lighting design, what you're interested in. For me it's extremely interesting, and also it can be topic for our new videos. So thank you very much and see you in the next video.